Hey guys, it's Sagar, and here is a look at my clean and minimal desk setup. My last desk setup tour was about 2 years back and it revolved around the M1 MacBook Air. Since then, I have tried a few new setups, moved some things around, upgraded my main machine, and this right here is my current home desk setup. I won't waste too much time and we will dive straight into the setup. But if you guys are new to the channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. I'm trying to get past 200,000 subscribers in the next couple of months and this is your chance to help me get there. The desk which I'm using is the same as the last desk setup video. It is the Smart Desk 2 from Autonomous. It is a motorized desk and there are 4 memory options. So if you assign various heights to these buttons, with just a press of a button you can go from sitting to a standing position. More than for standing, I just use it to get different shots in my videos. I have had it for almost 3.5 years now and I don't see myself shifting to a new desk anytime soon. Now if you remember, my last setup had a base variant M1 MacBook Air at the center and that laptop served me really well. I bought it as an interim laptop but ended up using it for a full 18 months and that is when I moved to this maxed out 16-inch M1 Max Macbook Pro. Going from base M1 MacBook Air to maxed out M1 Max Macbook Pro was quite an experience. Almost as significant as going from an Intel Mac to a M1 MacBook Air. I have been using this machine for all of my compute work. I edit my super long 4K videos on it and those videos are filled with long video shots, heavy color correction or sometimes even color grading. Most of my outdoor shots are shot in 4K 120fps. So slowing them down to a 24fps timeline, stabilizing the shots, a lot of text effects. Basically, I put a lot of stress on it while I'm editing my videos. And this M1 Max MacBook Pro runs through anything and everything I throw at it like a hot knife running through butter. If you guys haven't guessed it yet, I am in love with this MacBook Pro. Since this is a maxed out MacBook Pro, I have enough internal storage, but I still like to edit all of my videos off an SSD. I also like to keep another copy of the same files on the laptop itself, that way I always have a backup of all of my current projects. I have always relied on Samsung SSDs for my editing setup. Right now I am using a 2TB T7 Shield SSD. It used to be a regular T7 before this and a T5 before that, all Samsung. The T5 and T7 used to get pretty hot when I was editing videos from them, but this T7 Shield stays a bit cool. I mean, it still gets warm, but not as much. Then next to the laptop, I have this 3-in-1 wireless charger from MagBak. Just like my setup, it's a minimal wireless charger and it helps me keep my setup clean. As the name tells you, it can charge 3 things at once wirelessly. So whenever I need to charge my iPhone, Apple Watch or the AirPods, I just leave them on this charger. While I'm editing my videos, I just like to keep my phone and the watch on this charger so I'm not disturbed by the constant notifications. And all of my devices are always charged up whenever I am ready to leave the table. Without this wireless charger, I would have needed 3 separate cables and chargers on the table whether I am using them or not, and I feel it adds a lot of clutter to the setup. But with this, I just need one charger and I think it also looks really good. Links to this and everything else which I mentioned in this video will be in the description section if you guys want to check it out. MagBak also makes amazing silicone cases for your smartphones. I use the iPhone 15 and 15 Pro, which in a way are part of my setup. The case which I have here is made for the iPhone 15 Pro and is in black color, but you can get these in a few other colors as well. These cases are very well designed and they try to provide a lot of protection for your iPhone. They also have some of the strongest MagSafe magnets built in, so you can use them with MagSafe compatible accessories. The magnets inside are so strong that this case can stick itself to any metallic surface without any issue. You also get these mag sticks with the case, with which you can mount your phone on any surface of your choice. You can even use this case with this MagBak wallet, which thanks to the magnets in it attaches very firmly to the back of your case. This wallet even doubles as a kickstand for your phone. There are 2 separate compartments in the wallet, so you can store multiple cards and cash at the same time. It can hold 3 cards when it is new, but as it breaks in and gets softer, it can hold up to 9 separate cards, which is just amazing. This finger loop at the back helps you securely grip your phone. The best thing about this wallet is it comes with a lifetime warranty. What more do you want? A big shout out to MagBak for not only sending out these accessories, but also for offering to sponsor this video. Make sure to check them out from the link in the description section and don't forget to use this code at checkout to get a 15% discount on your entire order. Most of the times I prefer to use the built-in trackpad on this MacBook, but whenever I am editing long videos I use this Logitech MX Master mouse. This is the MX Master 3S and it is the most recent addition to my setup. Actually I just got it less than a couple of weeks back. Before that I had been using the first generation Logitech MX Master for about 8 years. I really like this mouse because it gives me the option of assigning different functions to all of these keys, which helps me speed up my video editing process inside Final Cut Pro. All of this is sitting on a large tan mat, which again is the same one from my last setup video. You guys might have noticed that I don't change things too often. Most of the things stay with me for as long as they are working. It's a pretty long desk mat and has 2 different colors on either sides, so you can just flip it over to change the look of the setup if you want. I've mostly started using the 2nd generation AirPods Pro whenever I am editing videos. I don't watch a lot of videos on my laptop, I do that on my TV, so I don't have big speakers for my desk setup. That being said, I do have a pair of HomePod minis sitting on the desk right now. They were here for my last setup video too, but then I moved them and used them as a stereo pair for my Apple TV, but just a few months back I got a dedicated home theater system, so these ones made their way back to the desk setup. I don't use the smart speaker part a lot, and I mostly use them to play songs when I'm editing videos. The chair that I'm using is again from the last setup video. It is from a company called Featherlight. It is not very fancy, but it gives a good support to my back and it is very comfortable for long sitting sessions. I've had this for around 6 or 7 years now and I'm pretty happy with it. Now behind the desk I have these great studio frames for some of my favorite iPhones. This is the first of the original iPhone which Steve Jobs unveiled in 2007 and it just shook up the entire smartphone industry. This one is iPhone 3G, which contrary to its name was actually second generation iPhone. Then there's this iPhone 4S, which was actually my first iPhone ever. And this is the iPhone 7, which was my favorite unibody iPhone design. And fun fact, iPhone 7 series videos got the most number of views on my channel, so I got this one. I love these grades. It is not very often that I make a product a permanent part of my setup. And finally, I have the YouTube Silver Play button and I have you guys to thank for it. And last but my absolute favorite part of the setup is this colorful art with the channel logo in the middle, which my wife made for me. It is one of a kind and no, you can't buy it from anywhere. So these are all of the things on and around my desk. I use the same desk for shooting videos, so I'm always moving things around, and at times I even have a diary or an iPad around to take notes while I'm doing some research and a cup of coffee to go along with it. So that's it. This is my clean and minimal desk setup. I should just call it a minimal setup because it doesn't say this clean very often. There are some small things which are always being added or some old things making way for new ones. This is the setup right now until Apple releases a bigger and a more powerful iMac. I might change the setup when that arrives, so until then, that is it for this desk setup video. Links to all of the products which I mentioned in this video are in the description section. And again, a big shout out to MagBak for sponsoring this video. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to the channel for a lot more quality tech videos like this. You can even check out some of the other videos from this channel. This has been Sagar and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.